What a statement from France! A 4-1 victory over Norway, first place in the group, and one of the most impressive attacking performances we've seen in this World Cup.
And before anyone says Norway suddenly became a weak team, let's explain what happened. Norway coach Ståle Solbakken made a huge decision. He rested 10 regular starters, including Erling Haaland and Martin Ødegaard, because Norway had already qualified for the round of 32.
Exactly. This wasn't the same Norway that beat Iraq and Senegal. This was basically a second team, and you could feel the difference from the opening minutes.
France didn't waste any time. Ousmane Dembélé came flying out of the gates and scored 3 goals in the first half. A World Cup hat-trick in just over 30 minutes. That's simply incredible.
Every time France attacked, they looked dangerous. Mbappé was creating chances, Dembélé couldn't stop scoring, and Norway simply couldn't keep up with the speed of the French attack.
And that's where I think Norway really missed Haaland. Without him, there was nobody to finish the attacks, nobody to occupy the defenders, and nobody to put constant pressure on France's back line.
We all wanted to see Haaland against Mbappé. Instead, Haaland stayed on the bench, and the game completely changed. France controlled almost everything.
To be fair to Norway, the coach explained after the match that the priority was protecting players for the knockout stage. With the humidity, the physical demands, and qualification already secured, he chose to rotate almost the entire starting lineup.
I understand the decision, but if you're a football fan, you wanted to watch the best Norway against the best France.
Norway did have one golden opportunity to get back into the game.
The penalty.
Honestly, that was one of the weakest penalties of the tournament. Mike Maignan didn't even need anything spectacular. The shot had almost no power and no placement. It was a huge missed opportunity.
If Norway scores that penalty, maybe the momentum changes for a few minutes. Instead, France stayed completely comfortable.
And let's give France the credit they deserve. Sometimes people will say Norway rotated the squad, but France still had to perform, and they performed brilliantly.
Dembélé was sensational. Mbappé looked dangerous every time he touched the ball. The midfield controlled possession, and defensively France never really looked under pressure.
France also had extra motivation. The players dedicated this performance to coach Didier Deschamps, who returned home because of the passing of his mother. You could see they wanted to win this one for him.
Now France finishes first in the group with a perfect 9 points. Norway finishes second with 6 points, and both teams move on to the knockout stage.
I still believe Norway is a dangerous team when Haaland, Ødegaard, and the regular starters are together. I wouldn't judge them only by today's result.
But today clearly showed how much Norway depends on those key players. Without them, they simply didn't have the same attacking power.
France, on the other hand, sent a message to the rest of the tournament. This team is becoming stronger with every match.
Leave your prediction in the comments. Can France win another World Cup? And how far can Norway go once their stars return?
If you enjoy honest football analysis from animal commentators, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Zoo Football TV with your football-loving friends.